And the Masters of the Universe.
Hey, welcome to Saturday Shorties. Today we're finishing our Masters of the Universe trilogy by taking a look at the most ridiculous He-Man figure I've ever seen. As in He-Man the character, not the toy line, since the toy line has, snout spout. So meet Power of Grayskull He-Man. This figure was released in 2022 with no original body parts, as part of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Netflix cartoon toy line. The figure is a reuse of the original He-Man from that toy line. And what a freaking reuse it is! It's translucent yellow. It's the first thing you notice. You can't help but notice. This is Piss He-Man. I know what the idea was. He's filled with power by the, power of Grayskull. That's the effect they were going for, and yeah, I can see it, but it still looks like a lemon gummy bear. It's just so goofy. The second thing you'll notice, assuming you ever get past the yellow, is the beef. This He-Man mold is the most roidy I've ever seen. Look at the size of those pythons. Look at the size of that chest. This is the most over-the-top muscly he's ever looked, and considering this is freaking He-Man, that, my friends, is saying something. The simple color scheme is a victim of the gimmick, and there's only yellow and silver. Normally I'd complain, but since there's a good reason for the sparse colors, I'll let it slide. Articulation is okay. The head can move side to side and a bit up and down. The arms can move 360 degrees, but the shoulders are not on a ball joint and there's no elbow articulation. You can move the hands at the wrist though, to make up for that a little bit. The upper legs are on a ball joint, so there's a full range of motion there, but the knees can only move side to side. Finally, there's the gimmick of the upper torso. It can move back and forth as well as left and right and will spring back. It's a nice callback to the original 80s toys. This He-Man came with just one accessory, a big-ass sword. Man, do you think he's compensating for something? Yup, looks like it. It does have the neat feature of fitting on his back. Overall, this thing is so goofy, so weird, I just had to buy it! I also had to buy it because it was only $5 at an outlet store, and that's freaking amazing. I mean, $5 is what a G.I. Joe figure cost here in Belgium in the 80s, not even adjusted for inflation. Then okay, I'll admit it, I also bought it because I took one look at it and said to myself, this could really be a Saturday Shorty, so here we are. For more information on this character, there's always He-Man wikis, or you could check out the Netflix show, I guess. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing.
And the Masters of the Universe.
Next week's Convergence are, on Monday, July 22nd, A Punk with Toys and Toy Domination. On Tuesday, July 23rd, G.I.Joe New News Review by David T. Allen and Yorktown Joe. On Wednesday, July 24th, Codename New 202 and Joe on Joe Podcast. On Thursday, July 25th, Jay Bartlett and Mark II Toys. On Friday, July 26th, Ratface 44 Reviews and The Skull Reviews. On Saturday, July 27th, Mr. 1013 and From the Hilt. And on Sunday, July 28th, Figure Flight Pack and Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. And I'll give the final 2 days too. Monday, July 29th, Articulated Points and TJC Toy Memories. And finally, Tuesday, July 30th, Podcast from the Pit and Toy Habits.